Good afternoon on this Thursday, February 11th, 2016. The time is about to hit 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, we have another video for Weather Challenge. Still forecasting for Aberdeen, South Dakota. This will be for day 4. So this will be the last video for the week. And next video after today will be on Monday, covering day 5 weather. So let's take a look, see what's happened over the past 12 hours or so. We can recap. Let's see here. Okay, so temperatures overnight last night fell to about 13 degrees. Only 13 degrees. I think they had the opportunity to drop a little more than that, given the fact that they had a northeast flow, at least for part of the night, which was tapping some very, very cold Arctic air that was in place over northern Minnesota and southern Canada. All in this region, I saw temperatures last night around 60, well below zero, minus 10, minus 15 values. However, we weren't really able to bring some of that air mass in, and that might be due to the elevation in the city. The areas that I saw that got pretty cold last night, let's see here, seem to be in a bit of a bowl terrain. Here we go. So yeah, these areas right here really dropped off last night. And then you can see the terrain kind of increases as you move into South Dakota, Aberdeen area. So I don't think the cold air was able to make it to the area based on some of those facts. And there wasn't any radiation or cooling whatsoever due to the low stratus that persisted through the night. And then winds really died off after 3 o'clock last night. So no winds, no combined with cloud cover, temperatures are going to have a hard time falling. They actually rose a little bit after hitting 13 degrees. They also have an inch of snow on the ground. They did have an inch of snow. It's snowing right now, so that's added to it. But that really isn't aiding in getting them colder. But anyways, moving on. So yes, snow has been falling for much of the day, which is only accumulated to 0.04 liquid equivalent. So yeah, you have the snow, low clouds, and then you have a weak warm advection, which has allowed temperatures to slowly rise into the lower 20s. You're maintaining similar conditions right into the current time right now. So let's take a look at the satellite showing your deck of clouds and associated precipitation under it. And you can kind of see these clouds starting to move southward, which is indicating some cold air is starting to move its way south. I remember last video saw some cold values showing up on the cross sections, which we'll take a look at in just a second. But let's just get an overview of what this model thinks the sky might look like. Let's do the 15Z run, as the 18Z run is not fully up yet. Okay, it's a blob of precip right there. Okay, so let's fast forward. So that's out of there. So there might be some clearing, although we'll see. I'm very skeptical about this place clearing. They haven't really had anything but overcast. Yeah, they haven't had it in the past 24 hours. So they've been really stuck under those low clouds for a while now. So we'll see. But yeah, it looks like a northerly flow takes over. I'm sure some very strong cold advection to bring in that Arctic air. So here's 6Z, start of day 4. Things look pretty quiet. A few snow showers, and then things really dry out as Arctic air is very dry. So I really don't expect much in the way of clouds and precipitation tomorrow. And then you have some warm advection clouds. Looks like they're starting to pop up, mid-level clouds at least, which might move into the area towards the end of the day, although yeah, so that might prevent temperatures from falling off, although we'll see. Yeah, they don't look low shade. They look very mid-high level clouds associated with that warm advection, as that Arctic air is kind of only moving in temporarily. Okay, so let's have a look here. So yeah, here we go. Cloudy, and then right after 9Z, 10Z, things dry up completely. Very, very dry air associated with the Arctic air. Just throw the temperature up real quickly. Yeah, you can see very, very cold there at the low levels. And dry. Cold and dry Arctic. Yep, okay. And that's around for much of the day. So despite sunshine, you're really not going to be able to rise at all. I think the max temperature will probably occur right around 60. Cold advection kind of starts, normally wind at least starts around 3Z, and then it does pick up, and then just continues right through the day. But it looks like the cold air really just comes in a hurry. By 12Z, temperatures are just straight up falling, and then your low probably occurs second 6Z. So it makes things a little tricky. Alright. So that's what the models have for temperatures. So yeah, things. We'll see how what happens in the first 60 period. Looks like there should be some lingering cloud coverage. At the very least, I think. So let's go back to the RPM. So getting an idea of the high right now, which I think occurs right in the beginning of day 4. So according to this, it looks like skies are cleared, but I'm not too sure about that. You do have a lot of moisture remaining in much of the column. Cloud fraction. Here's a GFS. I mean, there's some dry air that starts to move in with the northerly flow. So we'll see if we can get those clouds out of the way. North wind. So let's get a regional view, and then we can check the temperatures to the north through time. Okay, 2-meter temperatures. Here we go. Let's gotta do the 12Z run. God, I make these videos right when new model runs come out. I can't really use them. Okay, so here we go. 0Z, 3Z. Oh my gosh, 6Z. So yeah, it looks like I think temperatures do fall off before 6Z. Depends on cloud coverage, of course. And look at all this cold air just sitting to the north, and they're just tapping that right through the day 4 period, and you see just completely getting them pretty good. And oh my gosh, here we are, 15Z, temperatures a single degree, and then it tries to rebound to maybe 4 degrees or so, but yeah, and then things just see you later. So the it looks like the gradient that's set up earlier in the week is a bit further to the west now, or southwest. Before it was kind of like over the area, and the cold air was kind of stuck over here. It looks like the cold air is a lot more widespread now, getting into the area. I think the addition of a little bit of snowpack on it, like 2 inches of snow on the ground right now, will definitely help get this cold air into the region. And then, yeah, it's going right after that. Yeah, so a couple of tricky things, but yeah, good to know. High likely occurs right at the beginning, and the low occurs around the end. Okay, looks like the model might want to warm things up a little bit towards the end. You still maintain the northerly flow. Probably these high clouds. Who knows? Yeah, I think the low will occur somewhere around here. What is going on here? Not at all. This is not happening. Nope. I don't care if it's a February sun. Arctic air is a beast. So yeah, I think it'll take about until 0Z to really figure out these values. So you can just compare models. So even the moss. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to really focus on the values too much here. Alright. This is seeming like a pretty quick video. Mostly just discussing what's going to happen and when. Yep, looks like the USL agrees. Max temperature occurs at the first period, and then temperatures quickly fall and just kind of stay low, and then keep falling. This might be a little too warm. But anyways, yeah, the low definitely occurs here, high occurs here, and that's a wrap. Yeah, it should be a good windy day. Alright, I'm going to end things there. Good luck with your dart tosses.